memories, and at least for me, they've all been positive. Forgetting the strange material desire fed to kids for wanting a big present at the end of each year because it was advertised to them on the TV. That's the hard part, because there are some strange dark associations in this Christmas story with children that I feel shouldn't even be a part of this special day.
She's a lonely girl in a lonely world. She don't know who to trust, 'cause these bitches be hating and these niggas be fake. Now she feeling outdated, but she met a real player that's gonna treat her nice. She's a lonely girl in this lonely world. What it is, I'm back. Look, straight up, I just gotta tell y'all, man, this video definitely ain't for children. First of all, this video, none of my videos for children, actually, but this video definitely ain't for children. So I just want to give everybody a disclaimer, right? If you're not ready for your beliefs to be challenged, if you're not ready to hear some crazy shit, some like things that's gonna make you sick to your stomach, like some gory things, if you're not ready to hear, so this video is gonna be talking about the history of Christmas. So look, it's past Christmas, it's past New Year's. I ain't say nothing about Christmas or nothing. I let y'all enjoy it. You feel me? I ain't say nothing about it. You feel me? You know, y'all enjoy your family, anything, but now we gotta get real, bro. We gotta get real now. This video is called Christmas Unveiled. The channel name is called Mind Unveiled. This is a 2-hour long video. I'm not watching the whole video with y'all, but we're gonna watch a decent amount so y'all can get an understanding of the history of Christmas. Most people don't know this type of stuff, alright? And this channel I'm watching is like a shadow ban channel, so the only way people can see this channel is if the subscribers share it, because you're not going to see this channel on your recommended or anything like that. You feel me? So you actually got to look for this channel. So yeah, the channel name is called Mind Unveiled. And I'm telling you, if you're not ready to get your beliefs tested to the highest level, do not watch this video. Okay, do not watch this video. If you're not solid within yourself mentally, do not watch this video. Okay, that's my warning. Let's get into it.
Time with your families, making memories. Today, we wanted to discuss the secret dark origins of Christmas. And look, our intention isn't to ruin Christmas, like enjoy your Christmas. But at the same time, we shouldn't just blindly celebrate holy days or holidays without knowing where they came from. Like, did you know that it was once illegal in the US to celebrate Christmas? Well, this is obviously a touchy subject for many families, and although it could be a dark history, I don't think this means we have to throw away Christmas or become the Grinch, even though he's kind of the good guy in this situation. But still, that's how they get us. They mix true values of the family and being generous so that you're labeled a Scrooge if you don't want to celebrate Christmas. However, that doesn't mean there aren't some strange hidden histories within this holiday, and it's worth to check them out. Possibly even asking the question, why do we celebrate this holiday? Most of us raised on this corporate advertised version of Christmas,
if you're confused,
shiny.
These pictures and paintings are from history. These aren't paintings from now, like illustrating history. These are paintings from back then. Like this, like imagine you picked up a journal from the year 1700 and it had pictures of carnivals that they went to. Same type of shit. Or paintings of the carnival within the journal. I don't fucking know. Same type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Coca-Cola Santa. But where did this come from? And how did this become a Christian holiday? Well, no matter what, we all grew up on Christmas, made many memories, and at least for me, they've all been positive. forgetting the strange material desire fed to kids for wanting a big present at the end of each year because it was advertised to them on the TV. That's the hard part, because there are some strange, dark associations in this Christmas story with children that I feel shouldn't even be a part of this special day. Yet, when we look back at history, it's quite shocking to realize what Christmas is truly based on. So with that,
What
let's
is
get
that,
started.
bro? Look at the background. Look. What the fuck? This one just trifling, like. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. He holding a staff. Look at the horns. The Baphomet horns. The crown. All that symbolizes something. The red. I don't know what you want to call that. Roll cake, whatever that shit is. Look at his right hand. Look at that shit. That's a mudra he putting up. And his face look demonic.
Wow.
Hey!
You could say that the two biggest days of the year are your birthday and Christmas. This is what children dream about all year. Or at least, this is how we were programmed to think. This materialistic outlook where truly most kids only care about Christmas or their birthday because of the presents. How can you blame them? As most of us were programmed by the television to want a certain product, and we would put it on our Christmas wish list, waiting all year to get that special toy, video game, or whatever it was. You couldn't fall asleep at night knowing that Santa was going to bring you what you most desired. So what is a gift? And why presents? Why do parents lie about this story? I'm not even kidding. My parents literally lied. My dad told me this story where he woke up in the middle of the night and actually saw Santa. And I would sit there as a little kid in amazement, visualizing this story. And I also caught them wrapping up presents one night, but they told me, go to bed. Yet I never suspected anything. I truly trusted them until I was like 10, maybe older, that Santa Claus truly existed. I'm sure there's other children that get taught earlier, but not everyone figures it out because they want to believe in Santa, which is really strange. Because the excuse that we tell children for doing this is so that they have something to believe in or to not ruin a child's magical imagination. But that's complete BS, because anytime a child starts to go off from the mainstream, most modern parents just get them to do what every other child is doing. Hence, Christmas is something that is programmed into us, not something that we just make up for our children. Our parents and their parents were programmed with the same exact story. And it's just like the Cabbage Patch Kids. This video isn't directly connected to that series, more like a holiday special, but it does have its connections, as one of the earliest movies is Santa Claus from 1898. This first Santa Claus movie involves two orphans, it would seem,
I
and
haven't
put to
watched this
sleep.
video yet, by the way, so this is a live reaction. But it's a theory out there that Santa Claus came from a mushroom. Not Santa Claus came from a mushroom, but the story of Santa and the gifts was a shaman that wore all red and white. There was a shaman that wore red and white, and they delivered Amanita muscaria mushrooms, the same mushroom that's in Mario, the red and white one. They would gift them, and then, but they would travel to these villages that was like snowed in. So it would be like huts that snowed in, so you can't go through the door, but you can drop the gifts down the chimney. That's the theory of Santa. But let's see what they say in this.
By a maid or midwife as they go to bed on the night of Christmas. Then strangely, an old man in a costume sneaks into the house through the chimney in the middle of the night and puts toys in the kid's stocking. He's also carrying a chimney sweep, which was used for spanking children.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing on the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Good night. Good night, lady. Good night, lady. Good night, lady. We're going crazy now. Merrily we roll along, merrily we roll along. O'er the ice and snow. Good night.
Good night, darling. I've had a lovely time.
Oh, I'm so glad of that, my darling.
Now, I just find this first film so creepy in no context
That
at
shit
all.
was
Like,
creepy, so that's why I
it's
stopped dancing. I'd be like, what the fuck?
almost as if they were showing this to the orphans or something, as if it was never for the movie theaters, just something to use as a mind programming device during resets. There's also The Night Before Christmas, 1905, with a similar theme. It's the start of this Christmas story preparing it for children. We see Santa and his factory, and also a group of orphans. It is very strange that you'll find
But
this
don't these
orphan
videos
symbol
just look awkward? Like, don't they just give you like weird vibes? Like, just look at it. Just look how they moving and shit.
heavily associated with the story of Christmas. The kids would hang up their stockings and go to bed in order to prepare for St. Nicholas. Let's not forget the whole who's been naughty and nice. So Santa Claus has a list of every child in the world and knows whether they have been, quote, good or bad? How would any man have this knowledge?
Hey there, what are you up to today? Well, today is my day off and I am going to be
Shit, my
thoroughly
bad. Fuck. Oh shit. I fucked everything up.
Merry Christmas. Hope you all are having a wonderful time with your families, making memories. Today, we wanted to discuss so Santa Claus has a list of every child in the world and knows whether they have been, quote, good or bad? How would any man have this knowledge? He's also from the North Pole, rides a sleigh or chariot that can fly, and uses magical reindeer to accomplish this. Then in one night, he lands on every home and climbs down the chimney? So wait, hold up. This guy is sneaking into everyone's home and we reward him for this and feed him milk and cookies? Is that a reference for something else? Well, depending if you're good or bad, you get a present or coal. Why coal though? I mean, he climbs down the chimney, but is there a reason specifically that he gives naughty children coal? So who is this Santa guy and why is he essentially worshipped at the end of the year? Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas, St. Nicholas, St. Nick, Kris Kringle,
Like,
or
wasn't that
Santa,
weird? Like, you seen that shit? Didn't that just look weird?
is a legendary worldwide known figure who supposedly has his origin in Western Christian culture. But we'll take a look at that shortly. We're going to work our way backwards to a certain degree. Let's just point out some of the things that are very strange about this whole Santa Claus story. Well, he is covered in red and white. That's very significant. There's also a specific outfit or costume for Santa. The outfit itself is a symbol that we'll have to come back to, but just take note for later. The famous red hat, this belt that seems to be doing nothing really since he has a large belly and this top would already be tight on him. There's also the entire mall thing where children are brought to come sit on some random guy's lap that has been working there
That is
all day.
weird, bro.
And in many cases, these
Random
people were
ass
actually
niggas
drunk
don't
and
give a fuck about none of these shit.
did not care. Yet our parents brought us to
Nah,
come make
he
a
ugly.
wish
Hold
in
on.
a stranger's lap, and most of us were probably. Yet
He
our parents brought us.
ugly though. Dummy. He is trifling. Why his face look like that? Why the top part of his face don't match the bottom part? Yo, he's ugly, bro. I'm talking about this nigga on the left. The children crying. Yo don't even want to be there. Yo, it's trifling ugly. And what is these niggas doing?
To come make a wish in a stranger's lap, and most of us were probably
Oh,
pretty
hell
horrified to
nah.
even tell him what we wanted for Christmas. We mentioned that Santa is breaking and entering into everyone's home. He sees you when you're
Freaky ass
sleeping.
Santa. What the fuck? That's a freaky ass Santa. Yo, that's trifling, boy. What the? Went through the keyhole. When through the keyhole I do peep. I want to find you tight, asleep. What the fuck? Merry Christmas. You better, bro. You better get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna shoot right through that people. What you talking about? You better, freaky ass Santa. All right.
He knows when you're awake. So, yeah, while the children are sleeping. And I guess people think that's just fine. But he brings a big red bag full of presents. And oh so cool, after coming down a chimney that would be physically impossible for any man that size to go through. The story goes that the reason he is red and white is because he was just a creation of the Coca-Cola advertisers. And this is true, as before 1931, you can find many depictions of Santa
Like I
with different
said before,
colors.
the theory is actually there's shaman that used to wear red and white robes. That's what's the theory.
But when Coca-Cola came in, they really finalized the final look of what we now call Santa. However, I do believe there is a reason other than Coca-Cola that we landed on these colors, and you can find this exact color scheme in older depictions. The Santa that Americans know is actually more of a Christ
And the
figure
color
with
red
literal
is
translation.
linked to your lowest chakra. That's why women wear red lipstick and red dress to turn on men. It's connected to that sexual chakra. So why is even, and you gotta realize the Masons of the world know this. They know how colors affect how color vibrations and how we absorb them. They know all this shit. You feel me? So why is a highly sexualized color, like that's why they use the same color on Valentine's Day? You get what I'm saying?
Meaning Christ child or little Jesus.
So
There
like
are
what
also
I'm saying is, why is
suspicions
they
that Santa
linking this with children? That's what I'm trying to. That's my point. Why are they linking this with children?
may have castrated his reindeer, as male reindeers shed their antlers in the winter, yet they are never pictured antlerless. So either they are female with male names, or there's something else going on. It's also possible that these are not their names, but actually positions or occupations of the reindeer. Christmas parties, Christmas trees, the star or angel on top, the stockings over the fireplace, all of these have origins, and many of them were quite dark. Yet, every year, millions, if not billions of people around the world blindly participate in this yearly ritual. Santa Claus has multiple variations around the world. It's important for us to compare them in order to fully have an understanding of what Santa Claus really is or represents. Some countries celebrate him as a gift giver, and others celebrate him as a historical religious figure. Which is interesting, because the Jewish people are the only ones who don't have a Santa Claus, and they don't celebrate Christmas. I find that very strange, for they are deeply connected with the story. Even the modern branding of Christmas, Christmas carols, famous movies, are made by Jewish peoples. Supposedly, even Santa is a Jew. Now keep in mind, this is no way an attack on modern Jews. Not at all. But we are investigating the origins of many of these practices, and that leads us to the
Was the shaman that wore red and white robes Jews? Was that the case? So if that's the case, they wouldn't be the ones celebrating Christmas to begin with, because they are the ones doing the gifting. And the people who is receiving the gifts is looking at it like, oh, this is amazing. When the shaman is just doing a deed, you feel what I'm saying? So they wouldn't be doing this as a celebration. You feel what I'm saying? So, yo, this makes sense, bro. Hold on. Alright, let's watch.
History of religion itself. The Jews being connected to the ancient Canaanites, Babylonians, or the Phoenicians who were in control of the Mediterranean and Myra in Lycia during the time of St. Nicholas. Catholicism is believed to be the final version of Judaism, in which the worship of Christ is the final missing piece. St. Nicholas is said to have been more popular than Jesus, as we know Christmas is all about the values of Christ. But this is the tool in which they program much of their symbolism by disguising it with qualities of good or the gift giver. But who was St. Nicholas, and what is his connection to Santa
Look,
Claus?
I need a W for this video. I need y'all to hit this like button. I need y'all to share this. And hit that subscribe button. If y'all enjoyed this video, I'm going to make a part 2. I'm going to try to... I got a brand new webcam. I'm going to try to set that up. See how that works out. You feel me? Hopefully I can record longer. You feel me? So, yeah. I'm going to see how that work out, and I'll be right back. You feel me? Vibe high, stay solid, and meditate. Why do you want to vibe high? Because when you vibe high, you're elevating. And once you're elevating, you're attracting things on that level. That helps you, that helps change your mind, that helps elevate your mindset. Because you're going to be attracting better thoughts than you would if you was not on a higher vibration. You want to stay solid because you don't want anybody or anything to be able to control your emotions. You don't want anybody to be able to waver you. You want to stay focused on your mission and on your path. And you want to meditate so you can always stay connected to oneself, to the source that you are from, to the planet that you are. You feel me? You are a planet yourself. Your body is a planet. Your body is, you feel me, is its own planet. You feel what I'm saying? It has its own magnetic field, just like the Earth has its own magnetic field. You feel me? But yeah, I'll be back.